Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod and welcome to part 101 of Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 5. We're gonna do this viewers campaign thing. So this gives us a breakdown. What's supposed to. Competitors. Come on, tell me the competitors. It gives you like the odds and everything. And I'm trying to remember who is supposed to be the best. This. I literally saw like an article that was basically like you need to go for this. I think it was this guy. He's got a 37% win ratio. Obviously, if it was more than like 5%, 5% more than 50%, it'd be a sure thing. But yeah, we're gonna go for Paul Ulra, and then who we're going for the manufacturers cup. So we need to do it for like the thing. Problem is, none of these guys really have like. I mean, for Berlin, I'm going to go for him. Is it going to be Master? I mean, I might have to go for Master. We'll try Master. But like. Do the thing. Right. Pick the winner here. Oh, it tells you on here as well. I wish I'd known that. Right. Where's Master? The highest win percentage. May as well. Yep, submit the prediction. Turn to the campaign main menu. Predict the winner of the Nations Cup. And where is he? Here he is. Prediction. Probably going to fail horribly. There we go. Right, and then basically, I mean, this is completely irrelevant now, but I've explained it before. Basically, you watch the program when it's live, and you get a GR3 car and a Valkyrie in special liveries when you watch the broadcasts. And the thing is, you only have to watch it for literally a second. Yeah, you get this mystery car, and then you get an Aston Martin Valkyrie. So it's completely worth doing these if you're playing Gran Turismo 7 and you see one of those show up, because you can get some pretty sweet cars just for literally logging into the game and watching a race for like literally a second. Anyway, we're going to move on to actually doing what the title says, which is the weekly challenges. Do I actually have a 12 Superfast? I don't think I do. But we'll get one when it's time. And look, we can start in the Valkyrie. I mean, it'll be interesting because obviously the Valkyrie is worth about 3 or 4 million. I can't remember. So getting one in a different livery will be interesting because I might actually be able to sell this one. Oh god, brake. Wasn't sure I was going to brake in time there. Out the way. But yeah, that mystery GR3 car typically means it's going to be a new car that's going to be added to the game. I think that's what it was typically. This is a bit of a... I mean, it's not the long version of this track, but yeah, this is a Sunday Cup race. Bit of a long track. Especially at the speeds that those cars don't go. But why'd I go on the grass? There's literally no need for that. And this is why I don't race it professionally. These corners, I don't like these corners. Probably because I'm going too fast into them. But they don't feel good in this car. And we're not going to be able to lap any of them because it's only 2 laps. Which is annoying. And across the line. Look, we've got a clean race bonus. Who would have guessed? We got 100,000. Why did I go up to the thing? I wanted to exit. I guess I pushed up on the analog stick slightly. Right. American Clubman Cup, let's get in the GAC Maverick, which is exactly the suggested PP. What's this track? Lovely. Get this Corvette and get past this Corvette. Can. I mean, we're not going to get past the Corvette because apparently we just didn't have the acceleration there at the speed we were going. Why do I normally use this car in this event? Oh, here we go. Now we're actually getting... It was literally just that Corvette being awkward. What's this? Is this like the same car? It might be. Oh, well. I was hitting the brakes. So, you know. Man, this car's wide. And to be fair, so's that Corvette. Its arse is wide as hell. I know some people will say 5 laps, just take it easy. What was that one recently where I only managed to finish second? The one make event? And we're in 6th. I'm going wide again. Oh, turn. There we go. I mean, I'm probably not going to get a clean race bonus. I've accepted that, but yeah. Shouldn't really say this, but I kind of wonder if Polyphony are regretting having Tesla in the game now. Oh god. White. Yeah, oh Jesus Christ. That area of the track. I've span out using the Red Bull car there. That corner is legit, like, terrible. It's like it's got no grip at all for the tires. Oh my, I shouldn't say, again, this race is so boring. Like, was there any need for this to be 5 laps? They need to scale, like, the lap length based on difficulty, I think. Because, yeah, if you're playing on a harder difficulty, it's going to take longer to get to first and win, but on easy, yeah, it's, like, there's legit no reason for this to be 5 laps. But yeah, as well, like, don't forget, I've got Forza Motorsport coming up, so if it just seems like I'm kind of getting a little bored with Gran Turismo, maybe that will put a little bit of something, like, into me. Especially considering I will then be able to compare the two games. I think it's just this track as well. Like, I hate this track. I've never been good at it. Every single time I've played it in this game. Right, well, we've gone over the line at least. And like I said, we didn't get the cling race bonus. I was expecting that. Okay, I'm ready. I have bought a Ferrari 812 Superfast. And it has been successfully modified. So it now looks like this. So yeah, I basically I downloaded a... you can't see at the back window now. That is a slight issue. Oh god. Brakes! And this does have a little bit of like upgrades. No engine tune upgrades, but mainly brakes and stuff like that. And of course, tyres, which are the main things. But it has been a bit since I've been on this track, but it is fun to drive in this car. I kind of want this wing on the back of my car, but you can't actually edit the livery for this car, unfortunately. It's a really annoying thing is no one really makes liveries for the cars that aren't oh, it says Rob on it. Cool. I think that's because it said it was like a Polyphony livery. But yeah, no one really makes liveries that aren't like for wide body cars. What the interior view looks like. I mean, I went to it earlier. Not really a big fan of Ferrari's interior, to be honest. The steering wheel is a bit too high up. You can't see where the bonnet is, or the hood. I guess I'm going to use this view. Like, really, this should be the view that I use, because, like, then I can actually see where the front of the car is. And, like, how wide I am. But it just seems wrong. But I'll probably get used to it. Now, engine noise is pretty nice. No silencer on it. There was actually a silencer option. Why you'd want to silence a Ferrari, I don't know. Oh, going slightly off the track there. I did say at one point I was gonna like add liveries to all my cars. So they're not all boring. you know, just look like stock models. And that still is the plan. Problem is, like, obviously adding liveries, it costs money. And I want to get all the cars in the game. If I can. And the thing is, if Forza Motorsport is like Forza Horizon, and it has been a while since... Like, I haven't played a Forza Motorsport game since 4. Actually, it's a lie, I played 5. But, like, Forza Horizons had, like, the wheel spins and stuff on it. So I'm like... Like, I never needed to really buy a game when I... I never really needed to buy a car when I played that game. Like, there was a few cars I ended up having to buy. But, like, most of the time, it was literally just... You reached the next... You drove to the next thing, you reached the... Like... You leveled up, you got a wheel spin, you spun it, and you end up getting, like... Either a shitload of cash or a car that was going to be useful. So I spent most of the time in that game, like... If I needed a car... I've already had one. Or I upgraded it. I was never really buying cars. There's like a few, like I said, but not many. I don't know if Forza Motorsport is like that with the wheel spins. Or not. I kind of hope so. I do remember the unicorn cars from Forza 3 and 4. I kind of hope they don't exist. I mean, I like them, but like I kind of hope they don't exist because I won't have got any. I can't remember what you got the unicorn cars for in Forza 3. I had a few in Forza 4. I remember that much. You got them for like logging in on certain days, I think. But Forza 3, I can't remember what the unicorn... I think they were like, you won them in like online races and stuff. Like, you had to be in a race with like... I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure like you had to get in a race with like a turn 10 employee, and then they'd like... Completing the race, got you a unicorn car or something. I can't remember. I kind of want to look it up now after this race is over. Or it might have been like livery paint job things, like you posted them on the thing, and if people... But you could also sell unicorn cars, so like some people bought them that way, but they always went for insane amounts of money, because obviously that's why they were called unicorn cars. And you'd only ever really sell one if you either didn't like the car or you really needed money. Right, here we go. I want to know. I want to know what the bloody unicorn cars were in Forza 3. I got a cling race, but yeah, it's impossible to not get a cling race bonus on that track. Swear to God. Right. Let me find... I want to know what they are. I want to know what they are. Yeah, I looked it up and it literally just said... basically, it's just a community event, so I couldn't really remember what they were. But that's how you got them in, like, Forza 3 and 4. A long track, but, like, in the car that we've got, shouldn't take too long to do this. It'd also be, like, a massive insurance claim if we got into an accident. We didn't reach 200 mile an hour, unfortunately. Oh, brake! Although it does seem like, obviously, because they're just regular cars in the game, everyone's game has them. They're just like hidden. It seems like these days, like there's obviously like save editors and stuff for like JTAG systems, and you can just get it that way. Which honestly, if I was gonna go back and play, oh god, you got Veyron? Just annoyed me because I'm playing Shift 2 at the moment, as I've said before, and the Veyron in that game is legit annoying as all hell because the AI will still go full speed depending on the difficulty level. Basically, the difficulty level just puts you at different places on the like starting grid. That's all it does. It doesn't change the difficulty of the AI. So yeah, basically the Veyron is super annoying because like they'll start behind you and yet you go on a straightaway like this. They'll still do the 255 mile an hour or whatever, like if the speed key was activated in real life. They'll still do it. So it'd be flying past me right now. And obviously the other thing about Shift 2 that's really annoying is maybe it's realistic, but like the collisions are so annoying because like you basically tap a car and then you're stuck. Next to them, like they don't bounce off you or anything. So, and obviously they all have weight. So like you try and take a Veyron out. Because there's tracks where like you gotta like obviously late brake and get around corners and stuff. And the AI will brake at like the actual point you're supposed to brake. So like, because the Veyron's so heavy, it's just terrible as well in that way. But I'm right at the end of the game now, so like literally it'll be finished and I'll be done with Shift 2. And I'll be happy. Oh god. Well, I was hitting the brakes. And somehow I still got a best thing there despite hitting the wall. Make that make sense. But yeah, like Shift 2, I'm almost done with it, and I'll be very glad when I'm finished. It's a fun game at the beginning, but it's towards the end, it's just like I just want to complete the campaign. Let me finish it. You know? That's the issue I have with it. Like, it doesn't have, it's made by the same people that made Project Cars. Obviously, before they made Project Cars. Like, it's not a Need for Speed game. Really. I mean, it's exactly why it was just literally called. Like, I think EA was trying to make two different Need for Speed series at the same time. Because you had, like, the way it worked is, at that point, like, 360 era, PS3 era, you had, it started with Most Wanted 2005, which was only on the 360. Wasn't on the PS3. Yeah, started with Most Wanted 2005, which was only on the 360. Then you had Carbon, which was on both. You had Pro Street and Undercover. Then you got Shift, which was PS3 360, but you had Nitro on the Wii, because at that point they were like, yeah, the Wii can't handle Need for Speed Shift. So they made their own, like, Need for Speed for that. Then you got, like, the bizarre thing that was, like, you had Need for Speed World that was only on the PC, which was, like, an online-only RPG. What was the one? You had Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010, the remake. And then you've got Need for Speed, like, you got, it's literally just called Shift 2 Unleashed. It's not called Need for Speed Shift 2. So it really downplays the Need for Speed branding, which was why I was thinking they were trying to make their own, like, franchise that was going to be called Shift. And then literally the same year, so bear in mind, like, this was both 2011, you had Shift 2 and you had Need for Speed The Run. And technically Need for Speed World, because I think it got, like, I might be wrong on that. That might have technically come out in 2010. I'm trying to remember when, like, the worldwide release was of it. World might, yeah, actually, that might have been with, don't know why I'm on. Yeah, that's gonna make me feel really good when I do the last race, because that normally lasts, like, 10 laps. But, yeah, I think World might have come out the same year as Shift 1 and Nitro in 2009, technically. I think that might be when the beta for it was. There's going to be so much editing of this episode. So many different cuts. Like buying the Ferrari, these yawns that I have to edit out, modifying the Ferrari. That bit where I'm trying to get the find out what the unicorn cars were. Like, it's going to be ridiculous. Like, I saw 3 laps on this and I was like, oh, perfect. It won't take that long. No, it's a 9-minute race. Which, in the grand context of this game, is not that long, but, like, still sort of ridiculous. For a 3-lap race. Why is this track so long? It's not Nürburgring. It doesn't need to be this long. We don't need a 3... It's not Le Mans either. You know, we don't need a 3-minute lap. Three-and-a-half-minute lap, technically. Oh, going wide. Oh, somehow I got a clean race bonus despite crashing into a wall. Make that make sense. Right, final race. GR1 Prototype Series. Please let me... I can't. Nope. Needs 850 or less. what I used for these? I think it is, isn't it? Do I have wet tires ready for this track? Buying them. Racing softs on. Or does that take me over the limit? Doesn't. Right, that's what I want them. I'm gonna use this. Unless I'm supposed to use racing hards for the how long they last. I'm gonna use this view as well. And we're gonna keep an eye on our tires. Oh, come on. There we go. We basically just need to carry speed through the corners and then we can overtake them. If we brake at the points where they brake, we're screwed. Like, why have it... I mean, I don't know why I'm complaining. I'm gonna say, why are Vision Gran Turismo cars allowed here? He says wanting to use the friggin... Out the way. This is also, like, not the greatest track for, like, this. Because the truth about Fuji is there's not really that many points to overtake. There's no straight... There's, like, a straightaway. Oh, just bump into me, why don't you? In your stupid Hyundai. Get out of the way. And yes, I know there's the technical tomahawk there that I just overtook that you can use. But, come on. Like, it's supposed to be old race cars like that. And then it's using Vision Gran Turismo cars. And then here's me just using a... effectively an F1 car. I know it's not, but you know. Oh, going wide there, there we go. It bumps into me again, the way that they literally just drive on rails. I'm gonna draft these guys. I'll try to outbrake them on the last corner. Here. Well, outbrake one of them. What are you? What the hell are you? A Peugeot, okay. Now we're going to go back to fuel map 6. Oh, we're going to use fuel map 6. We're going to hope that this lasts the entire race. Probably won't, and we probably will need to get petrol at some point. Get gas. Oh. Oh look, I'm gonna... Well, no, you don't even really drive like them, because like they go like that. That's not even the racing line. Like, I could understand it if they were following a racing line, but they're not. Somehow I am gaining on them. Don't ask me how. But we are. See, this is a track that feels long, but it isn't, because as you can see, it's only like a 1 minute 30 lap. If I don't mess up like that. I also love how I bought wet tyres for this track, and it doesn't look like it's going to rain. That never happens. I never get no rain on this track. The weather forecast. Nope, no weather. Of course. We're definitely going to have to go in for fuel at some point. Definitely a thing we're going to have to do. Are they going in for fuel? Yep, they are. Or one of them is. Oh, he's going in for tyres or something, I'm guessing. No, he's going in for fuel, we would have expected. Oh, overshot that corner again. I think we will actually have to go in for fuel. Fortunately. But we are also... Looks like we might get some rain. Please do, because then it gives me a reason to, like, use the wet tyres. No, knowing this game, it will start raining as soon as I don't pick the wet tyres. That's how things go on Lamar all the time when I was grinding for money. You basically went on the thing. You went on the, you know, it'd start raining as soon as you pulled into the pits, but after it gives you the option to pick your tyres. Like, I am gonna go in for pits on lap 9, I guess, which I always say don't do because it's a stupid place to do it, but the only thing that makes kind of sense to me on this race, based on the amount of fuel that I have. You never know. The pit might last less than 25 seconds. Unlikely, but you never know. Oh, here we go. We are actually getting rain. It is actually beginning to rain. I'm going to stay out one more lap. Well, we'll see, actually. That looks like a lot of rain. Yeah, okay, we'll stay out one more lap because we're here. No, this is probably a bad idea. Yeah, at the end of this 8th lap, we're going to swap for fuel and we're going to swap for wet tyres. You know, I don't really think we need wet tyres. Well, yeah, we definitely need wet tyres. Actually, probably be better with intermediates, but wets will do. Because I didn't buy intermediates, because kind of no point. What I've figured out. Yeah, everyone's switching tyres. Come on, give us some more rain so it makes sense to switch to, there we go. Heavy wet. There we go, losing the back end now. Exactly what we want. I just wish we could have got past this guy before he went into the pits. We're losing it now. We're losing the car now. Out the way. Really shouldn't have done that. Yeah, our fuel's also not going to last. Why have I gone for that much fuel? Because there's kind of no point. Well, I can go off the thing, can't I? Even though it'll be wet, so... We're going down massively. But look at the amount of... Bye! I wonder if they only switch to intermediates. Where these guys are driving. Driving so slowly. It's also really fun, like, when they have the wrong tires. And it starts raining. Like, super heavy. Like, I've gone around here before and there's been, like... They've been on, like, slick tires and they've started, like, drifting up here because they just literally can't put the grip down. I think it happened in a video, actually. Might be wrong on that. Yep, keep raining. Good for me. Yeah, someone just pitted because they still only have medium tires. And they've only switched to intermediates when the rain's like this. Are they insane? Like I'm in a goddamn storm. And I know what this kind of rain sounds like in real life. Because it's very weird. The UK and Japan, obviously both being islands. I mean, we don't obviously have tsunamis and earthquakes and stuff like that. But, like, weather-wise, rain-wise, I think we're pretty similar. Here we go, we're going to finish the race in first place. Almost an entire lap ahead. We didn't lap everyone. But there we go. Didn't get a clean race bonus. Kind of obvious. I mean, I did overtake someone in a freaking pit lane. Right, let's get our rewards. Don't know why I couldn't say that there. Yeah, let's get them. 4-star roulette ticket. Come on, what's it going to be? Please be money. Or at least be the car. Well, yeah, it was money, but of course it was the lowest amount. It always is. Like, the thing is with Forza, I've said this. Forza, the, like, wheel spins, they often do give you a lot, like, the same amount of money, but they give you a lot more wheel spins. So it doesn't feel so bad. What's in the Legend card deal? Not that I'm going to be buying one. This always confuses people because there's no book next to it, so they keep ending up buying them. Well, I could technically get this. I mean, there's no technically about it. I absolutely could get it. I'm not going to. But, you know. Right. Well, I've been RobtheMod. Thanks for watching part 101 of Gran Turismo 7 on PlayStation 5. Hope to see you next time for more. Ta-ra.